good area to expand to. There's a lot of multifamily owners here in Hudson County that could really use the educational aspect of our organization. That's really what we are. We're a nonprofit. We're a group of owners and real estate related professionals that come together every month. Like Chris said, we have 10 meetings every month, every year. We're looking to have more in other areas. And we really share ideas, we share information, we share deals. And I'm a vendor with the organization. I'm a partner at a law firm, and we've been members of the organization for well over a decade. I didn't show up to one board meeting and they made me president, so here I am. If Chris didn't mention it, Chris is my vice president, and he does a great job as vice president. We have several board members here tonight as well. One of the things I want to stress to the folks that are here tonight that maybe have never been to one of our meetings is the value you get in membership. We're not here to make money, we're here to put out information. And membership fees allow us to do that, so we have very reasonable membership fees. And if you look here at the meetings that we put on just this year, there's a lot of great stuff there. And we had, on March 9th, we had the State of Housing in New Jersey legislative update. We had one of the lobbyists from the New Jersey Apartment Association come to our meeting and talk about all the legislative issues that are happening in Trenton that will affect our industry. We have an expo every year that we put on where the vendors get to meet possible clients at the Wilshire Grand Hotel. It's a really great night. We have drinks, we have dinner, and it's a really great networking opportunity. We have financial changes on the horizon. We have guest speaker come in to talk about that. My firm puts on an entire seminar on June 8th talking about Landlord Tenant Law. And then, of course, we have all these meetings that are coming up starting in September. And these are all meetings that we're having at the Wilshire Grand in West Orange. But what this meeting is here tonight is really, like I said, our foray into Hudson County. And we're looking to do another meeting in Jersey City. So please check the meetup accounts. We're going to have that up shortly and get together in Jersey City. It's a little more convenient, I think, for a lot of folks than going to West Orange. But if you're a member of our organization, you can go to the meetings in Hudson County, you can go to the meetings in West Orange, and you can access our website, which also has a lot of great materials on it that if you're not a member, you're not going to be able to access. As Chris mentioned, on all our meetings, my firm and some other lawyers that are members of our organization talk to the group. We put on a legal forum. I know a lot of my clients love it because they get to talk to me for free for once, which is nice for them. But our membership loves it because they get a lot of great information that's given to them. All you have to do is attend the meeting, you get some refreshments, you meet some of your friends, you socialize, you network, and then you get this great information. It's really a value that I don't think any other organization really gives to the extent that we give our membership. So I'd invite you to talk to Kelly to hopefully join our membership. I should also note one of the things that we're going to be doing now in the future is putting our meetings on video so you can access those from our website. So even if you can't make a meeting, you can visit our website and relive the meeting, or experience the meeting, I should say. What I'm going to do here tonight, just very briefly, is give an example of our legal forum and talk briefly about some legal issues that I've seen happening in the industry through calls that I get in my office, through client issues that I have come across my desk. And one of those things is the Fair Housing Act. And as Chris mentioned in my bio, I speak pretty frequently on the Fair Housing Act and New Jersey law against discrimination to owners across the state for various organizations. But it's still an area that I find a lot of owners of multifamily residential properties in the state of New Jersey really run into problems with. And if you make a mistake, it's really a minefield, but if you make a mistake, knowingly or unknowingly, you could get sued, not only civilly, but there could be a complaint filed with HUD, and therefore it ends up in the Department on Civil Rights, and those penalties can be $10,000 for a first offense, plus any compensatory damages to the person that suffered the discriminatory activity. So it's something that I see happen quite a bit, even with some of my larger clients, my larger corporate clients that own thousands of units. They still have issues with fair housing. It's all about education. So how many folks here do we have that own property, rent out property, or want to rent out property? Probably have a few. Okay, you got to be up to date on this, and things are always changing in the area of fair housing. And I'll just go briefly over it tonight. You have the Fair Housing Act, which is your federal law, okay? And that applies to everything here in New Jersey, obviously. And those have protected classes of race or color, religion, sex, national origin, familial status, or disability. Those are all the protected classes protected by federal law. Then you have the New Jersey law against discrimination. Now, state law can't take away federal rights, but they can expand on federal law. And that's what New Jersey law against discrimination does. New Jersey law against discrimination really expands the classes, the protected classes, that you're going to have to know if you're operating multifamily properties in this state.
Sorry, what's one example of of a class that's not covered by federal that is by state?
HIV/AIDS. If you have HIV/AIDS, that's a class that is covered by New Jersey law against discrimination, but is not a protected class under the Fair Housing Act. Genetic information, atypical hereditary cellular or blood trait, HIV/AIDS, as I said, sexual orientation, affectional or sexual orientation, domestic partnership status. Those are all classes that are protected by New Jersey law against discrimination that are not protected classes under the federal law. And as many of you may know, recently, the General Counsel for the Department of Housing and Urban Development put out a memo on April 7th, 2016.